You feel what?
A bit shaky.
Shaky? That's okay. That is normal. That is the energies flowing through you. Flowing through you. Just allow for them to keep flowing through you.
Feel something in my throat.
You feel something in your throat now? Okay. As you're feeling this in your throat, tell me what it feels like around you. What do you feel? What do you see?
All I can feel is I feel something in my throat. Can't see.
Let's go ahead and now then. Let's go ahead and allow for the energies to start flowing through you. I'm going to start asking you questions connecting to the higher self now to see what it is that is in the throat that is blocking. Can I please speak? Can I please speak to the higher self? Welcome. Am I speaking to higher self now?
Yes.
Thank you. I honor you, thank you, and respect you for all the aid you have given us so far today. I know that you hold all the records.
Yes.
Thank you. If you could please, if we can start looking at the throat. Her attention has been drawn to the throat from the beginning of her induction here, and we want to know, why is her attention being drawn to her throat? And let me know if we'd like to begin then the body scan. So scan that area there in the throat and let me know what it is that you find. Also, higher self, let me know if you would like any of the archangels' help during the body scan. Do you need any aid for the archangels, or can you conduct the body scan?
I need the aid.
Okay, very good. And which archangel would you like to assist you with first?
Archangel Michael.
Archangel Michael, very good. Higher self, if you could now connect us to Archangel Michael. We'd like to speak to Archangel Michael now. If I could please speak to Archangel Michael now. If I could please speak to you now. Greetings.
Hello, it's courage. She needs courage.
She needs courage. And is this Michael speaking?
No, it's a higher self.
Her higher self. Okay. So let's go ahead and inspire her with courage. Higher self, can you help her? Inspire her. Help her feel what it feels to have courage and be strong. What does that feel like to be strong and full of courage?
To speak up.
Yes, to speak up. Higher self, can you connect us once more? Connect us once more to Archangel Michael now. We'd like to speak to him so we can start the scanning on the throat, since she is having issues with courage and speaking up. Can you connect us, higher self, to Archangel Michael?
There's a blockage in behind the above the neck, behind the neck.
Okay. And there's a blockage behind the neck. And can you tell me, what is that blockage? Is that an energy, entity, implant? What is that there?
I don't know. It's me.
If I can now, please, higher self, connect me once more to Archangel Michael. Greetings. If I could please speak to Archangel Michael or the higher self, if I could speak to either one now, please.
Yes, the higher self.
Thank you, higher self. Let's just continue the body scan with you, and along the way, we can just ask Michael for help along the way. Higher self, if you can please scan that area, and perhaps you can ask Archangel Michael to give you the guidance as far as what it is in the throat now. Again, scan the throat in the back there and see, what is that? Is that an implant, an entity? What is it? A reptilian consciousness? What is that there? Energy.
The throat feels like it's cleared, and it's down the left side of my body, but it's right up on my shoulder at the top. Oh, shaking.
The throat is cleared now? What are you saying?
Throat feels clear now.
Okay, so what was there is gone now?
Yeah.
Very good. Higher self, can you tell us what was there that was cleared? What was there that was cleared? Was that an implant? Was it a entity, energy? What is it? That we make sure that we get to the root of it and heal it properly.
Energy, I think.
Energy?
Mm.
Scan it one more time. One more time. Where it was at, where that pain was at. Scan it one more time. Let's make sure that it's completely cleared there. Tell me what you see, higher self.
In around the jaw. There's something else there. In around the jaw.
Okay. Higher self, help her see, sense, feel. What is that around the jaw? Help her see and sense. Feel. What is it?
A gland.
A gland?
A gland. A gland, yeah.
Like organic gland within her body. Is that what you mean?
Yes.
Okay. And what's going on with the gland? What is wrong with it? Why is there attention being drawn there now?
It's to do with the communication.
Does the gland have anything within it that's being affected, like an energy, an entity, an implant?
No.
What does it have then? Can we go ahead? Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know. Go ahead. I feel like I'm not connecting enough.
Okay. Higher self, if we could start at the crown, let's scan the crown. Let's see, what is blocking her there from connecting deep enough, she says. Let's scan the crown now and help her see, sense, feel what is in the crown. And let me know when something changes there and you're able to sense what is there in the crown. Higher self, help her see, sense, feel. Know what is in her crown. Is there anything in her crown that's blocking her connection now? Let me know what you find.
I just saw a flicker of something black flickering.
Where was it flickering at?
I felt like it was around my third eye.
Okay, let's focus now on that flickering black there. What is it, higher self? Again, Archangel Michael can help you, provide you with the answers until we get a stronger connection. Clearer communication. Until then, Archangel Michael can continue communicating to you. What is there in her third eye?
That's gone too. That was just there for a moment and then it went.
The higher self, what happened to it? Was it transmuted out? What's going on? Why is it there and then gone?
Say it's transmuted.
Yeah, I'm feeling that too. That's interesting. Was that an implant?
I don't know.
You're able to hear and understand the answer very clearly, very clearly. Ask one more time. I'm asking one more time to the higher self. You're able to know the answer very clearly. Was that an implant? What was that there? An entity? What was it? You know the answer.
Implant.
Yes, that's what I was getting as well. Thank you. If we could have now, since we know what it was, have Raphael fill in love, light, and Archangel Michael. If you could just ensure that any part of that implant is completely healed and removed from her head, from her third eye now, please. And let's go ahead and start with Raphael and the higher self. If both of you can start filling in that love light in the third eye. And if we could start making her third eye activate it. Is that okay with you, higher self? Can we activate her third eye and make it stronger right now for her? Whatever's allowed within this time and space for her highest good?
Yes.
Wonderful. If we could start that process now, higher self. Thank you. Now going back to what was higher self, what was in the throat, as we need to acquire the right healing for that as well. What was that? Was it an energy? Was it an entity? Was it an implant?
An implant.
Yes, it was. So if you could explain, did we completely remove, because I saw that it had like arms coming out of it. Did we completely remove that and make sure that we didn't leave any piece behind, higher self?
Yes.
Good. If we could have now, again, Raphael and the higher self, please start healing that area. Healing it now. Thank you. Okay. If we could just continue drawing attention again, drawing attention to areas in her body that we need to heal, please. Higher self, just let us know what you want to do next.
Around the left side of the body.
What's going on in the left side?
Earlier, there was a lot of discomfort, like muscles contorting, and I'm not sure if the skeleton was moving or it was very uncomfortable. It's subsided a bit now, but
Okay.
there's still a tension up the neck.
Okay. So then going back, so if you could just provide comfort now to the left side. Now going back, she mentioned that she had neck problems, for a while. Was that connected to that implant?
No.
Okay. So if we can heal her neck completely, then can we start the process now, higher self?
Yes.
Wonderful. And then as far as that implant in her third eye, what kind of effects did it give her? What discomfort? What did it do to her?
It was blocking her colours. She'd been seeing colours before and it all stopped.
Yes, she said that she felt a bit kind of like disconnected, you can say. Okay, good. So if we could just continue building that for her now. Thank you. So let's go ahead and go back to the left side of her body. And why are the muscles contruding and moving like that? Scan that area. Continue working with higher self, with Archangel Michael. And thank you, Raphael. Thank you for being here and aiding. We love you, honor you, and respect you. Thank you. As well as Michael. Thank you. So if you all could just keep working with the higher self, archangels, keep working with the higher self to help her understand what is on the left side of her body that's causing to do that to the muscles, please.
It's in the knee as well. It seems, yes, in the knee, the base of the skull.
Does it begin from there?
Yes.
Okay, from the base of the skull, and what else did you say?
And it goes down into the top of the shoulder and in the middle, the base of the neck to the shoulders, and then down into the knee, left knee.
Okay, left knee. Okay. And what does it look like? Explain to us. What does that look like? It looks black. And is it going? I know you mentioned it has a connection to the muscles. Is it going through the muscles, or how does this work?
It's like the muscles are, it's tension. Some tension.
So let's scan. Where's this beginning from? Is there a certain part in her body on the left side or anywhere else that this is all stemming forth from as it has spread? Is there any root? Where did it begin at?
In the left shoulder.
Through the left shoulder?
I can feel it. I can feel warm. I can feel the shoulder starting to rise. Warmth moving down the arms, the elbows, tightness between the knee and the hip.
And does that look like so it starts from the shoulder. So if we could look at the root of the shoulder as it has spread everywhere, what does the beginning of that look like? Is the beginning of it like a negative technology, a implant? Is it a entity? Is it a negative energy? What is that? Where it began from?
Negative energy.
Okay. And what started the negative energy?
Abuse.
Okay. Now, the abuse through what form?
From others to her.
Higher self. If we could, can we start healing some of that abuse now for her, please? Are we doing that now?
Yes.
Thank you. And how would you like to heal this higher self from that root of the shoulder and spreading throughout her body? Would you like to just give it love light? Or do we need to use Phoenix Fire to transmute it to love light? What would you like to do with it?
Phoenix Fire. Transmute to love light.
Okay, let's go ahead and use the Phoenix Fire there in the beginning of that shoulder. And if we can, Michael, if you can help it guide and spread it to wherever it needs to go in her body that has this, it's causing these muscles control. Let's heal it all. Heal all of it. Now transmute it all. Let me know, higher self, once it's all transmuted. And can you tell us, higher self, as we transmute it, what has caused her? What kind of side effects does she get from this? What kind of discomfort has this caused her?
Hate in those areas. Like a build up within the head, thoughts not being able to be released, build up, pain, joint disformity within the elbows, fingers.
Was this at all connected to some of the heat she would feel?
No.
No, okay. What is connected to the heat that she feels?
It's transmuting energy
Okay.
from the body.
When she's transmuting, perhaps still feel the heat, but not it be overpowering her?
Yes.
Thank you. Now, why is it transmuting negative energy from the body? What is the body trying to do? Why is it doing that?
It's trying to release. It's a healing. It's a releasing of energies and the healing.
And while we're talking about releasing energy from the body, she has lymphoma, leukemia. She says she's had it for about 6 years. Blood in the cancer in the blood. Can you scan all of that? Scan her whole body right now, please, and find the root cause to this. Where did it stem forth and begin from?
The base chakra, around that area.
The back chakra. The base or back?
Base.
Base. Okay. Is it in the spine or just the base?
Just the base.
Just the base. Okay. And how's the transmuting looking on the left side of the body?
Still needs some work.
Okay, good. Very good. Yes, just let me know when it's over. Thank you. We'll continue transmuting that. All right. So let's go ahead and look at the base chakra. Look there now. Higher self, keep connecting with Michael. Michael, help her understand what is at the base that's causing the leukemia. What's there?
Lack of security.
Lack of security? You mean for herself?
Yes.
A feeling of lack of security?
Yes.
Okay. Is there fear there? Is that what you mean?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. And so this fear, are you saying this fear, lack of security, is what from the root is what initially created the leukemia?
Yes.
Okay. And can you explain higher self, Michael? Just keep showing her when that happened, this blockage, you could say lack of security and blockage with it. How did that start going throughout the blood? How did that work?
Not breathing enough.
Not breathing? Breathing?
Not breathing enough.
Did you say breathing or breathing?
Yes, breathing.
Oh, okay, not breathing enough.
Yeah, not being relaxed in the breathing.
Yes, okay.
Holding the breath.
She mentioned that she doesn't like to be seen. That does she at times hold the breath when she's trying to hide? She doesn't like attention, she said.
Yeah.
Okay. So higher self, if you could help her start learning how to breathe once more. Start helping her with that now. And let's go ahead and look once more in that base chakra. Now, we understand that these emotions created the cancer within the blood. But if we could look deeper, even deeper, I want to make sure we get to the complete root of this. Is there any entity or implant connected to specifically the beginnings of that in the root, in the core chakra? Any reptilian consciousness, anything connected, keeping that attached, rooted there?
Entity.
An entity there? Okay. If we could just continue connecting to Michael. Michael, if you could help her understand, is this entity an entity or is it a reptilian consciousness?
Reptilian.
Yes. I was sensing that as well. Very good. Thank you, Michael. Just continue talking to the higher self. If we can, Michael, can you go ahead and place that reptilian consciousness in the alchemy symbols now, please? Yes. Surround it now. Thank you. Okay. And Michael, if you can help guide that reptilian in her root now, we'd like to speak to it now, please. If it could please come up, up, up now, please. Come up, up. I'd like to speak to you now.
Yes.
Greetings. Thank you for speaking to us. Love you, honor you, and respect you. May I ask you questions, please?
Yes.
Thank you. If I may ask, when was it that you connected yourself there to that area in her body?
When she was a little girl.
Okay. And can you tell us what was it that occurred that allowed you to come in?
Fear.
Fear. And what was she fearful of?
She'd moved home. She didn't know who to trust. Everything had changed.
Okay. Thank you for letting us know that. Now, are you connected to a physical reptilian somewhere else? If you could please connect us now, connect us to that reptilian there that you are connected to. We'd love to speak to it now, to him or her. I'd like to speak to you now. Greetings. Hello, thank you for speaking to us. Love you, honor you, and respect you. May I ask you questions, please?
Yes.
Thank you. If I can ask, where is it that you are located? We see that you have a consciousness attached to her, but where are you? Your physical vessel? Are you on Earth or somewhere else? Where are you?
Somewhere else.
Can you tell us where you're at, please?
Andromeda.
Andromeda. Are you on a planet? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Are you in the Andromeda planet?
Yes.
Okay. And if I may continue asking questions, what is it that you're doing there? Do you live there? What are you doing there?
Warring.
You're in war?
Yeah.
Who is it that you're in war with? Are you in war with your own kind or other kinds? Other races?
Other races.
Other races. And in this planet, where are you at in this planet?
See a castle.
You see a castle?
Yes.
Okay. And we know that you are attached here to her through this, the consciousness there that you have. Is there anyone else that you're attached to on Earth? How many more are you attached to on Earth? How many did you say?
100.
100? Okay. Would you be able to explain to us, as the reptilian body that you have, is there a color to you?
Green.
Green. And what color are your eyes?
Yellow.
Okay. Is there anyone with you right now as you're talking to me? There's others with you?
Yes.
Can they hear us?
Yes.
How many more is there listening to us?
I'm not sure.
And how is it that you all are listening to us? Is this like a telepathic communication?
Yes, telepathy.
Okay. Now, I understand that you all are there at war and you've been playing this negative role for a long time, for those of you who are listening besides him. You've been playing this role for a very long time, and we honor and respect your role. In this time and space, as you know, we are ascending not only Earth, but as well as this universe itself is ascending into a higher frequency. We'd love to be able to aid you today as this ascension comes forth upon this universe. The lower densities that can no longer hold that density any longer, that are too heavy, are going to automatically transmute and return back to source. And we'd love to be able to aid you instead of having to do that. We'd love to aid you so that you can keep your experiences gained through your consciousness, through your individual consciousness there and the role that you've chosen. You can keep all the experience gained, not having to lose, say, the consciousness there, and you can ascend into a positive polarized being, keeping all the experiences, which will help you be a very strong, positive polarized being. Would you allow for us to aid you today so you may once again transform back into a positive polarization?
Yes.
Wonderful. Now, is that you by yourself or any others as well interested in doing this?
Yes.
How many more are interested in positive polarizing?
A few.
A few. Very good. And if you all, the few of you there, we're sending you protection now, protection energy surrounding you with force fields of protection now. The archangels are surrounding you now so that you may lovingly, protectively go ahead and start spreading that love light within you, all of you there, spreading the love light within you. We're going to help you spread it to all that is of you. And as you're spreading it, you here who is attached to her root, her core chakra, if you can start spreading love light as well to the consciousness that is attached to her root now, as well as with Archangel Michael and the Legion of Light approval, if we can find all those consciousness that he is connected to, the hundreds that he said he was attached to, and if we could speak now in a multidimensional manner, instantaneously speak to all the higher selves that are connected to these hundred of reptilian consciousness, and see which higher selves allow for the healing and removal from these hundreds. And then whoever allows, if we can now start the process with the higher self's permissions of them, of removing these reptilian consciousness within these hundred reptilian consciousness. Start healing, sending love light to them as well, please. The collective consciousness of the Elohim, the angels, let's go ahead and start sending love light to all of them there, and have them spread love light to their consciousness so that they can start releasing themselves and healing themselves, every root, every cord to them, releasing and healing. And once they all start coming out, Archangel Azrael, if we can have Archangel Azrael and his legion there, start guiding these souls that are now newly transformed into love light. Start guiding them into a positive polarization. Ensure that none of them get astrayed from the light, love, positive polarized path. And send them where, Azrael, we honor you, thank you, and love you. Thank you for being here. Help them, guide them to where they are meant to go. Thank you. Within this positive polarization. Thank you. Now, as far as this is the one reptilian, how many other reptilians are able to start positive polarizing now?
I couldn't say how many.
You couldn't say how many. Very good. That's okay. And we're giving the opportunities to them, since as they're transforming into love, light, positive polarization, if we can, Michael, help her understand, help the higher self understand how many consciousness do they have attached, these that are positive polarizing, how many are attached to Earth, roughly? How many consciousness do they have attached?
500.
500. Very good. If we could start working with a higher self of all of them once more, same process once more. Let's go ahead and repeat that for all of them, the 500. And let's go ahead and start helping them transform into love, light, those reptilian consciousness. As we continue working here, and as we're removing this reptilian consciousness, if we could have Archangel Raphael and his ray, his legion, start working with healing all who is the reptilian consciousness being removed with the higher self's permission and connection. Start healing wherever those reptilian consciousness were at, and within her as well. So starts flooding love light to those areas and healing those areas where they're being removed from. Continue that process now. And then higher self Archangel Michael continue speaking to me along the way and how everything's looking.
Yes, lots of heat in the body.
And how is the reptilian within her that they remove the reptilian consciousness? Yeah.
Yes.
Good. And the reptilian that was connected to this reptilian consciousness, how are you doing now? Make sure you pull back that consciousness back to you. And same thing for those other ones, the 500. Return them back to yourself, making yourself whole once more so that you could a positive polarized ascension. And how are you looking now, reptilian that was within her that is now positive polarized? How are you looking?
Good.
Are you positive polarized yet?
Nearly.
Nearly. Very good. Let us know when you are fully positive polarized, please.
Yes.
Wonderful. And do you have a message for her before you go?
I'm sorry.
Do you know if that was a contract?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Now allow Archangel Azrael to guide you and his legion to guide you where it is that you're meant to go, and as well as any other reptilian consciousness that have now been positive polarized. Go ahead and continue and allow them to guide you where it is that you're meant to go for your positive polarization. If we could just ensure Archangel Raphael filling in with the higher self, filling in that area where it was removed from now, filling in strongly with love light. Now, higher self, can you tell us what was the purpose to that contract for Jack?
I had to gain strength and courage.
Mm-hmm. This taught her to gain strength and courage is the goal?
Yeah.
Okay.
With all the confusion in her life.
Would this be assisting her in the future so that she can ascend as well? Is this the purpose to the contract?
Yes.
Okay. So may that continue in her growth spiritually here upon earth so that she, with her own permission, her own free will, and the higher self, may she ascend as she would like to. Thank you. In the future when she is meant to. Good. And Archangel Michael, how are the other reptilians looking now that were there with him on Andromeda?
They're fine. They're good.
Did they ascend?
Yes.
Good. And did they take those consciousness that they had in the 500?
Yes.
Good. And are the higher selves with Archangel Raphael healing all of them that
Yeah.
allowed?
Yeah.
Good. And would you tell me, Michael, out of the 500, where did all of them allow the higher selves? Did they all of them allow, or was there a smaller amount?
No, there's still some that haven't.
Okay. What would you say as far as roughly a percentage out of the 500? What's the percentage that allowed to be healed? The higher selves allowed.
40%.
Very good. That's a very good number. Thank you. Okay. Let's see. And can you tell us, Michael, more about these wars that's going on in Andromeda? Is there anything you could share with us? What's going on there?
Their beliefs.
Say that again.
Their beliefs.
Their beliefs.
Mm.
And what is it that reptilians are doing there? They're fighting other races. Are the reptilians, are they meant to be there in Andromeda, or what's going on?
No, they're not meant to be there.
So are you saying, are they trying to like have a war, like invade Andromeda?
In fact, I'm feeling angry.
You're feeling angry?
Have them feeling angry.
Have them feeling angry?
Mm.
They are feeling angry?
Mm.
Like who's feeling angry? The reptilians or the people?
The reptilians.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
They're feeling angry. Is it because why are they feeling angry, Michael? And you mean the negative reptilians are feeling angry?
Yes.
Why are they feeling angry?
The Andromedan are happy, they're peaceful.
Mm-hmm. I was told through another hypnosis session. We've never shared that part though, but since it's coming up, is that there was perhaps a base in the Dromedan area of reptilians. Is this accurate?
Yes.
Okay. And do you know how can we assist, Michael? Is there anything we can assist as far as this control that's happening to the Andromedan? Because is there a race there of Andromedan people?
The Andromedan are fighting the reptilian.
Mm-hmm. Is there anything we could do for the Andromedan people here on Earth to help them?
Through your thoughts,
Mm-hmm.
they work with telekinesis.
Mm-hmm.
So sending love.
Okay, good. Well, may this message be carried forth and may we send love to them. So whatever's trying to occur there organically, fluently, may they be released from whatever hold is there. We send them love, infinite love. Thank you. And can you explain to me, Michael, how do the Andromedan people look?
Like us.
Mm-hmm. Is there anything slightly different of them to us?
Short?
They're shorter? Is that what you said?
Yes.
And what color is their skin?
Pale.
Pale.
Mm.
How about their hair color? Do they have different hair colors or just one?
Different.
Different colors.
Mm.
Are they like different races like us, or do they just have one race?
There's different races.
Okay. And can you tell me what dimension are they in Andromedan?
Third.
Third?
Yes, but I think there's different.
This is different,
Yeah, they're in the third dimension.
but different than our third dimension. Is that what you mean?
Mm. They're like our third dimension.
They are lower dimension like us?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Then I feel like I want to say that there's others that aren't.
There's others that aren't in third dimension like us?
Mm.
You mean in the Andromeda there is some beings that are higher?
Yes.
Okay. And what's some of the beings that are on there that would be higher? What dimension would they be in?
6.
Okay. And let's see. Are they Andromedan? Are they similar as far as what's going on here on Earth? How we're trying to release from the hold of the reptilians? Is that something that's occurring there with them?
Yes. And uh, yes, they're trying to the release from the reptilian, and they're also a bit like us as far as the ascension or ascension, however you want to word it.
Mm-hmm. They're looking to ascend like we are when the
Yeah.
universe ascends.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Okay. Very interesting. Thank you. All right. Thank you. Thank you for those answers, Michael. We send them love so that they can continue to release themselves.
Yes.
Okay. Now, if we could continue the body scan, Michael, scan her body. Let's see. How is the left side looking now?
It's looking better. There's still work to be done in the neck.
Okay. So let's continue to work on that in those areas that still need the work. And then how's the leukemia, the blood cancer looking? If we could start healing and transmuting that now, because I know that that was connected to the base chakra where we removed the reptilian from. So if we could now start healing that, can we start that process now, Michael?
Yes.
Wonderful. Just flood her with the most beautiful, infinite love light source energy to completely eradicate and remove that lymphoma from her blood. Thank you. Let's make sure again that that area where the reptilian was attached to it is healing nicely. And if we can make that chakra, that root, Michael, if we can make it nice and strong, releasing any of the fear there, that the higher self, with the higher self's connection and allowance, releasing any fear, transmuting any fear there. May also higher self, if you can help her feel, sense the safe of protection now. So the sense of safety once more. Thank you. Okay. Now, Archangel Michael, if we can scan her now for arthritis. She also has arthritis. Scan her body and tell us, where do you find the root of the arthritis, or is there more than one place?
It's in the elbows. It's in the fingers, the neck.
Elbows, fingers, and neck.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then can you tell us, Michael, what is the beginnings of that? What caused the arthritis?
Needing to allow acceptance,
Mm-hmm.
not being able to let go of the traumas.
Holding on to too much?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. When people hold on to, say, a certain emotion, feeling, and don't release it, does that cause the arthritis?
Yes.
Okay. That's what you mean. Okay, thank you. Now, if we could start go ahead transmuting and healing those emotions in the parts of the body that's where the arthritis is at, please. Do you need any Phoenix fire for that, or can you just heal it with love?
I think we'll use both.
Very good. We'll use both now. Okay, starting that process as well now. Let's see. While we continue that, we're going to, if we could look at her right lower abdomen, she says that she felt, was this at all connected to the root, the core chakra, or is this something separate?
It's something separate.
Okay. And then she also said in this abdomen area, also in these areas, she feels she had ovaries, cysts, and then they popped as well. Are these related, the abdomen and the ovaries, or are they separate?
Separate.
Okay, so if we could focus on the abdomen now, look at that and scan that area. Michael, tell us what's causing this. this pain there. What is it? Energy, entity, implant, reptilian. What is there?
There's an entity.
An entity. Okay, thank you. And is it an entity or reptilian, Michael?
Entity.
Okay, if we could please, Michael, if you could help us guide that entity up, up, up. I'd like to speak to that entity now. If you could come up, up, up now, please. Greetings.
Hello.
Hello, thank you. Thank you for speaking to us. Love you, honor you, and respect you. May I ask you questions, please?
Yes.
Thank you. When was it that you attached her to her abdomen?
In her 20s.
What was going on with her that allowed for you to attach?
Uncertainty in life.
Uncertainty in life.
Fear. Not feeling good about herself.
And do you have, okay, very good. And do you know if you had a body before you attached there?
No.
Okay. Now I understand that you've been there some time. Would love to be able to aid you today so that you may transform back to the positive, polarized, the light being that you are of the love light. Would you allow for us to aid you today so you may turn positive, polarized, no longer having to attach yourself, drain upon anyone else's energy anymore?
Yes.
Wonderful. Thank you. Look within you now. We're going to help you spread that love light within you. Spread it. Spread it to all that is of you, every root, every cord. All that is of you that does not belong to her, make sure you spread it to love light and let me know once you are all love light.
There's a connection with the heart too.
So it is also from the abdomen, it's also connecting to the heart?
Yes.
Okay. Michael, if you could help her see sense, how is it connected to the heart? In what form?
Self-worth.
With the self-worth. And is there anything attaching, connecting them?
No, it's just an energy.
Just an energy. Okay. So can we go ahead and transmute, heal that energy in the heart that was attached to the abdomen now of the self-worth? Can we do that, Michael?
Yes.
Wonderful. Thank you. Now, if we can go ahead and talk to the entity. Is it now positive? Are you positive polarized? Have you spread your love light?
Yes.
Wonderful. Thank you. If you could go ahead and release yourself from her abdomen area. Release yourself now and let us know once you are fully out.
I'm out.
Wonderful. Thank you. Do you have any message for her before you go?
Love yourself.
Beautiful. Thank you. Now, Archangel Michael, if you all could please lead this entity now to where he is meant to go. Love you, honor you, and thank you. Thank you. Blessings to you. May you be surrounded by the love light of the universe. Thank you. Now, if we could have Archangel Raphael and the higher self filling in areas, love light to where the entity was in the abdomen as well as to the heart. Fill in love light now. Now, while we're in the heart filling in love light, can we have Raphael and the higher self, please? Spread love light to that area in helping it expand to whatever the higher self will allow within this time and space. Help her expand her heart. Are we doing that now?
Yes.
Wonderful. Okay, Archangel Michael, let's see what else can we address here. Can we scan now her ovaries area? She says that even though she's already gone through her menopause and has gone through that cycle, she still feels sharp pains every now and then. Can we scan and figure out what's the root cause to those sharp pains, please?
Dehydration.
Dehydration.
And once again, self-love.
Very good. So let's go ahead and help her gain once more her self-love. And I want to make sure again, Michael, we don't miss anything. Is there an entity, implant, and energy attached to that, to her ovary area? Where it's causing pain?
Implant.
An implant. Okay. Very good. Thank you. Yeah, seem deeper than that. Very Michael, can we go ahead and start transmuting that implant now, please? Can I use the Phoenix Fire?
Yes.
And is it just one side of the ovaries or both?
One side.
Which side?
Right.
Okay.
Her right.
Her right. Good. That's exactly where I was sending it. Thank you for the confirmation. Okay. So just let us know when that is done, Michael. Now, I forgot to ask earlier when we removed that implant from her third eye. She says that she has starting to have eye issues. Is that connected at all to her vision problems?
Yes.
So can we go ahead and repair her vision as best as we can with the higher self permission? Repair her vision so it can no longer regress itself. I mean, not regress, I'm sorry. It can no longer get worse. If we could renew it, help it grow, the vision, please. Make it nice and strong again. Are we doing that, Michael?
Yes.
Wonderful, thank you. And just let us know once that implant is removed from the ovaries. She also mentioned that she had a lump in her left throat area. What was that about? She feels she started working with some of the teachings that we talked about, like through the teachings we share, and also she had a reading with me. But she started healing it like during dream time and meditation and so on, and doing Reiki on herself because she's a Reiki practitioner. And she feels that it doesn't seem to be there. Scan that area now, Michael. I want to make sure that it's all healed. Let us know what you find there.
It's healed.
Beautiful, beautiful. And if you could tell her to make sure that we get to the root cause of why it occurred to begin with, what caused that?
Going over and over things in her mind.
Say that one more time.
Going over things in her mind. Questioning.
Okay, very good. So if the higher self or Raphael need to fill in any love light, if they could do that now, please. Very beautiful. That she self-healed that. I love that. Now, let's see. That's where we talk about balancing her thoughts. She wanted I know we've been working on this whole time. Specifically, she wanted help with balancing thoughts and self-worth. So again, the continual healing on that higher self, please. And if we could help her, Michael, can we help her? What is it connected to her having to smoke? What is that rooted connected to?
It was connected to her having a time of a downtime. There was a lot of anxiety, worry, concern. It was a form of allowance to just stop for a minute, even though it was a cigarette.
And higher self, can we go ahead and remove that sensation of having to want to smoke or like it, period?
Yes.
Wonderful, thank you. So that she may no longer smoke again. Thank you. Okay. Is there, if you could scan since she smoked, Michael, can you scan her for any damage to smoking? Scan her whole body for any damage.
The lungs.
What is going on in the lungs?
There's congestion.
Congestion from the smoking. And then let's scan the area again. We want to make sure there's no entities, energies, implants in the lungs now.
Yes, they're clearing in the house.
There has to be a clearing in the house. Can we go ahead and perform with the higher self permission? Can we go ahead and start performing a raw on her, a Reiki angelic healing on her home clearing? Can we do that?
Yes.
Okay, I'm setting the intent now to start the process now, please. With the connection of the higher self and the archangels to start assisting in clearing and balancing the home now, please. Let's remove transmute any negative energies that are no longer needed, that are soaked in perhaps through the walls and the floor everywhere in that home. And let's go ahead and scan for any entities in her home. Does she have any entities in her home? Any spirits?
Yes.
She does. How many does she have?
5.
5. Are they lost souls?
Yes.
Okay. Can we have Azrael start working with them now so that they can start help them shift over to the light, please? Archangel Brother, Azrael?
Yes.
Thank you, brother. I wanted to thank you for all the aid you've given us so far through this session. I love you dearly. If you could start that process there with the entities, please.
Yes.
Thank you, brother. Okay. As you do that, let's go ahead. And Michael, can you tell us why is it that you asked, you all don't normally ask for a clearing of the home through a hypnosis? Why did you ask for that?
Because the dogs have been fighting in the home.
Why are they fighting?
Seems to be aggression around the female dog.
Okay. Was it related to the entities?
I think it's related to the boundaries.
The boundaries?
Yes, with the back of the house.
Oh. Is it like the neighbor too that?
Yes.
Okay. Well, now that we're clearing her home, do you advise for her to continue? She says she started doing it though, surrounding her home with, say, bubbles of love light. Would you like for her to continue that, Michael?
Yes.
Okay, good. And if she does this, will then that in the future, then now that the entities are being removed, will that ensure then no entities come in anymore?
Yes.
Okay, good.
You need to do a clearing of the dog, of her dog.
Okay. Okay, one of her dogs needs a negative clearing.
Yes.
And Michael, can you tell us what is specifically within the dog that needs clearing?
The dog sleeps with her and is taking in her energies.
Can we have our sister Ariel heal the dog now, please? Start healing that negative energy.
Yes.
Thank you, Sister Ariel. Love you and honor you. Michael, if you could please scan her body one more time. I want to make sure we did not miss anything with her healing. Scan her body one more time. Scan her for, let's see. Can we ask the higher self, Michael, higher self, can we age regress her, please?
Yes.
How many years can we age regress her higher self?
15.
15. Very good. Nice. If we can go ahead and start that process of the age regressal now, please. Are we doing that now, Michael?
Yes.
Thank you. Michael, can you now scan for any blocked or misaligned chakras?
Something in the left side.
What's in the left side? If you could scan now, Michael, what is in the left side that needs to be addressed?
We're healing it now.
Thank you, Michael. And can you tell us what is it that you're healing?
She's got something on the left-hand side of her body. Before she spoke about her right side being with the over area. And this seems to be on the left side, opposite, which she's not really felt before.
What is it? Energy, entities?
It's an energy.
Okay. If you could go ahead and heal and transmute that and make it healthy once more, Michael. And again, just call on Raphael and the higher self wherever the love light is needed. Thank you. And then, Michael, how's the implant looking in the ovaries?
Good.
Is it gone?
Yes.
Good. And again, just make sure that they filled in the love light there. Thank you. Okay. And check her chakras, any other chakras, or need to be anything else in her chakras need to be addressed?
Solar plexus.
What's going on in her solar plexus? What is there?
She needs to feel empowerment.
She needs to what?
and feel empowerment.
Feel empowerment. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
And link it with trust. So it's going to be linked with the heart.
Mm-hmm. Okay. If we go just create that beautiful bridge between all her chakras, can we do that?
Yes.
And then can we fill in her chi energy there to help her empowerment in her sacral, in her solar plexus? Thank you. And how's everything else looking for her chakras?
There's more work to be done on the throat chakra, but we'll work on that as she sleeps.
Very good. Continue that. Thank you. Okay, now if you could check, Michael, for any issues in the auric field, please.
Yes. There's been some tears and some holes, but we'll heal that now.
Good, thank you. Make it nice and strong once more. Thank you. Now, can we also check once more, one more last scan of from any negative implants, hooks, portals, entities, reptilian consciousness. Scan her whole body for anything else. Say that again.
Okay.
Oh, good. Beautiful. Okay. Can you scan her for any negative cords that need to be removed, Michael? Or healed or transmuted?
Oh, good.
She's good?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. All right. And then if you could scan Michael for any fragmented soul pieces that need to be regained to her. Does she have any?
Yes, she needs to be
Okay. Where does she have them? In this life or others?
in this life.
In this life. Okay. Can we go ahead and retrieve those, Michael? How many are you retrieving?
3.
Okay. And then can you bring them back? Bring them back.
Yes.
Thank you. And then if we could just regain that back into the soul, the heart there, and make it whole once more. Make it full and whole once more. Have Archangel Raphael and the higher self work with that, please. Okay, and then as far as trauma, does she have any trauma, current life trauma or past life trauma, Michael, that we need to heal?
No.
Okay, very good. None?
No.
Okay. And then one last time to complete the body scanner for any entities or negative reptilians, any reptilian consciousness. Entities or reptilian consciousness, please.
Okay.
She's good, yes. I sense that as well. Thank you. Very beautiful body scan and healing today. And thank you for all that information. It was definitely needed. And if you can please, Michael, I think Azrael, Ariel, Raphael, anyone else who aided today with the beautiful healing higher self, thank you to everyone. Honor you, love you, and respect you. Blessings to everyone. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Michael, if you could connect me back. If you could connect me back now to the higher self, please.
Yes.
Thank you, higher self. That was such a beautiful healing. Now, I just have a couple questions for you. I know she's been in there some time, and we did address all the questions and things she wanted to heal. There's a couple things she wanted to touch base on. Is there a specific race that you're connected to most that you want to share?
Elohim.
Say that again.
Elohim.
The Elohim. Yes, beautiful. Thank you. Would you say that you're divine feminine Elohim or more divine masculine Elohim?
I feel like I'm both.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm balancing more the feminine.
Thank you. And is there a ray that you're connected to that you aid with on Earth or in the universe?
Pardon?
Is there a ray that you are connected to, like a color ray that you green?
Blue, green.
Blue, green. Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
And it's blue.
Blue. Very good. And would that be connected to whatever is connected to the blue, for example, the blue, like the speech and the
Yes.
speaking your truth? Very good. Thank you. So was this healing that she needed, as well as her she needed healing, as we knew, through her throat? Is that part of the progress for the healing that you're doing for herself? And does it also connect to the collective when she heals herself?
Yes.
Okay. Well, thank you for that service. Okay. Now, is there any messages that her dragons, her unicorns, she said she connected to the green dragon, and she said the minute she connected to the green dragon, she was just brought to this beautiful, loving tears. Is there anything that they want to tell her?
We're with you all the time. Oh, so much love.
I feel it. Huh.
Yeah.
Is there any other new dragon that wants to show themselves, or any other magical creature that she needs to know
There'll be many more.
of? Beautiful. Okay, so at this point, we've answered all the questions that she had. Higher self, is there anything else that I could have asked that I haven't asked?
No. So,
Thank you. Are we complete with her healing for today?
yes.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you, higher self. Thank you again to everyone who assisted today. Our love once more to the people in the Andromeda who are going through a similar situation like we are. Now, higher self, would you suggest for her to share this? I think it really can assist the universe, period, with some of what was shared today.
Yes.
Lovely. Thank you so much. Thank you, higher self. Honor you, love you, and respect you, and blessings to everyone again. I will bring her back now. That was awesome.
Thank you.
How long do you think you were in there?
Well, a long time, because it's now hitting daylight here.
Yeah.
It was night time.
Yes. Over 2 hours, maybe like 2 hours and 20 minutes, something like that. Yes. Do you have water near you? Can you drink some water?
Well, thank you.
Anything that they showed you that you didn't mention?
No, I did, because I still couldn't see visually. I was just really just going with what came in my mind at the time.
Yes.
So it was good having the questions and having the prompting, because I wasn't able to. Otherwise, I don't think I would have moved forward.
Yes. Well, it's
Yeah.
hard, particularly when you had that implant in your third eye. So that basically has stopped the abilities that you had, that has blocked it. But now that it's removed, you're gonna see now that because it's kind of like a muscle that hasn't been exercised. So now you got to get back on that bike and start exercising it once more, so it could build stronger and stronger.
Yeah.
Okay. So beautiful. That was such a profound healing, especially I could feel that. I could feel the healing, especially in those out of the 500 that allowed to remove the reptilians. That was profound, and I was getting a percentage too. Like I wasn't getting that all 500 were that allowed, because I was getting some of them still needed. Some of the lessons learned, and they couldn't remove them. Yeah. Wow. And then I was seeing those implants, and you weren't saying them at first. So that's why I kept questioning and questioning till we got to it, to remove the implants there. Yeah, it was a beautiful healing. I know your higher self said for you to share. You are pretty much completely in the dark. You cannot see anything much of you. Would you be willing to share it? I'd love to share it. It could be, yes. Would you share it?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Well, considering I've watched so many of others, why wouldn't I?
Yes.
And I get a lot of, I know how beneficial they are to listen to, because apart from the healing that your client's getting, the bonus of you sharing it is because you're actually expanding everybody's minds, which is what we really want to be doing.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Mm.
Yes, thank you.
So
Thank you for sharing that.
I think that's why it's really
Mhm.
good that these things are up, you know. Yay
Yeah.
to the internet, you
I
know.
know. It's
Yeah,
thank
right.
you. Yes.
Yes.
It helps tremendously so many. And also, even though there's like 15 ahead of you, I think I'm gonna edit it next. Because that healing is meant to be felt right now, especially with today's date, 9/9/19, and
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna help the collective heal.
Mm.
Some of those
Yeah,
are gonna we might see comments as we typically do where people watch and they receive healings from watching themselves. So
yeah,
thank you for that. That's a
yeah.
tremendous
And you
and
do too. I've had that experience where I've listened to something and
mhm,
because I feel hate, I know
mhm.
that is what is happening. So yeah.
But it was such a beautiful, beautiful healing. Thank you for sharing it with for allowing me to aid you today and for sharing it to the world. You are such a beautiful blessing to humanity, to the universe. Thank you, sister. I love you dearly, and thank you for following your heart to me. You have any questions before we finish up?
Now we are meeting up again next week
We are?
because I've booked in with you for the Ra the
Oh, Laura. Oh my goodness,
yeah,
how fun.
yeah. So next week,
Awesome.
and I think it's going to be in the daytime, which will be good because I don't have to stay up.
Yeah, right.
So it'll be a good time for you as well. This has worked out well for both of us. But yes, so I've got that to do with you, and then I can start working on my learning with that to
Oh,
add to my Reiki.
that's right. And we did a raw on your home. That was a first. Do you remember
Yes.
that part?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a first. Michael was like, it
Mm.
needs to be have a cleansing. So wow.
Mm.
Okay. Funny.
Oh.
All right. Lovely. And I can't wait to see you next week and see how you're doing.
Beautiful.
Thank
Thank
you. You are beautiful. Love you, honor you, and respect you.
you. Yeah.
See you next week. Bye, love.
Do. Bye, darling.